my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to do this super fun 3-braid little bun. This is the first time I've done something like this on myself. I usually just do like the same 3 hairstyles and I just rotate them in and out with each other, but I was getting kind of bored with my hair. So now that it is long enough, I wanted to do something fun and different. So if you guys are curious how to achieve this look, go ahead and keep on watching. I usually use the Paul Mitchell Super Skinny Serum on my hair right after I take a shower. I love this stuff. I've been using it for like 2 years now, almost every day. The Agave Oil Treatment, this stuff smells like that chrome shampoo. It smells really good. So I tried using this. It's very, very, very strong. By that I mean kind of oily. So usually I use like 1.5 pumps of this stuff, and I only use like half a pump of this stuff. So I would just say use it light-handedly. I love the smell of this stuff more than this. This stuff smells so good, but just be cautious because you could use too much. But as you can tell, my hair air dried last night. It is super smooth, super silky, and this is the only thing I used in my hair. Like I said, just be careful because the first time I pumped it in my hand, I was like, whoa, that's a big pump. Okay, so today I am going to like straighten, curl my hair. So I'm gonna use the Croc New Classic Infrared Straightener. This is the straightener I use all the time. The 1.5 inch Croc Infrared. See that little blinking red? It's the infrared flatter. Okay. Okay, so here is my undercut underneath. You guys ask all the time to look at it. Ignore the pimples, okay? I used a new product and it made my neck just like break out like crazy. I was pretty mad about it. I also only heat my flat iron to 350 degrees. I don't see a reasoning to go above that. 350 degrees usually gets the job done within one swipe of the hair. Sometimes I do too, just because my hair is so darn thick that I forget the layer underneath. So that is what that section looks like. Just straighten it. I always straighten the bottom. I mean, unless I wear it super curly, I usually straighten it because I don't like the flip out at the back. And that is why I have an undercut, because when I didn't have an undercut, that flip out was insane, and getting like a small tiny little straightener back there or this straightener was like so difficult. Like it took me 5-10 minutes just to straighten that bottom layer. I was like, so cut it off so I don't have to deal with it. Okay. So I'm gonna add just a tiny bit of curl to this one. Just a little curl, and I'm gonna straighten out those ends. A lot of you guys are asking too if I'm growing out my hair. I am not. I am just keeping it this length for my sister's wedding. Back here, I usually want to add lift to this, so I lift it up and then curl it down, and it kind of just flips one way or the other. Same here. But mostly on this layer, I curl everything away from my face, and then if the bottoms are kind of frayed out, then I'll just go ahead and run my flat iron through the ends. With this layer, I'm gonna curl the first one back and then the next one forward. You really want to keep that flat iron close to the root and curl pretty tightly. The tighter you twist the flat iron, the more curl you're going to get to your hair. The less turn you put in your curling iron, the less curl you're going to get in your hair. Again, back here, I'm going to lift up and just add some curl wherever it wants to go. This one I'm going to curl forward. Really tightening those forward curls because sometimes I don't curl those tight enough. So you really have to focus on turning your curling iron. Curl this one forward. I'm gonna start parting my hair down the middle. And this is the only reason why is because I'm going to put my hair up in braids. So I want to just make that part easier. This top section I'm not gonna really worry about because I'm gonna have it up. So I'm just adding some curl to it, but nothing crazy. All right, now that I have that curled, this is gonna be up, so we're not gonna worry about it. Okay, so now, just make sure that line is straight. So I'm gonna twist this back and keep this right there. I'm gonna pin that out of the way. So just doing this right here. Braids, they don't like staying in the front if your hair is silky. Using ADH Dry, you just put a tiny, tiny bit. This actually might be too much. There we go. So this texture cream is amazing because it adds that grit that your hair needs. I'm just gonna literally put it all over my fingers so every piece of hair that I pick up with my fingers will have the cream on it. Rub that all in there. Now, I'm gonna start with a 3-strand braid. And I always start my Dutch braids upside down in the front so that I can just turn them and there they go. Okay, so we're gonna add a little piece to that. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop there. Finish on my braid just a little bit. Secure it with an elastic. Okay, and we'll just leave it just like that. I'm not gonna touch it right now. Set that right in the front. Same thing, 3-strand braid. I usually do 2 rounds of that before I add in hair, pulling it really tightly as I go along. I'm a messy braider. Oh, I am a messy braider. All right, that's finished, so I'm gonna just go ahead and keep braiding just so I can secure it with an elastic. All right, so there they are. You can literally leave your hair like this if you want to, but I'm not a huge fan of that on myself. So I'm just literally coming in here, spreading out these braids. Not too much because I don't want my top of my hair to just be all braids, but okay, so I'm gonna take these 2 and cross them, and keep crossing them. And then I'm gonna pull out hair just so it's a little messy. I'm gonna really tighten that bun and then put a bobby pin right at the back, going into the front of the braids. I'm gonna pull it apart. And then I'm gonna take one more bobby pin, place it sideways underneath that bun and connect it across. I don't necessarily look at it all the time, I just kind of feel where I'm putting the bobby pin. Okay, this little bun side over here needs a little placement. Go, loosen out these braids how you want them. Go ahead and finish off with some hairspray. I think I'm gonna add one more braid over here. Make it 3, because it feels very off center to me. And I think that's the cool thing about hair is you can just add in more or take away stuff. It never has to be perfect. I think that is the cool thing about the hair trending stuff right now is like everything's messy. So don't worry about doing it perfect. And I'm gonna back home this part. I just felt like the bun was kind of small. Place that in there. Add a little bun action that way. Cool. I feel much better now. Much better. I mean, it's still off center, but it makes me feel very, very good. Okay, so I'm gonna put some spray on my hair and scrunch it up, just like that. I'm gonna use some Agave Shine Spray, little spritz. And there we go. I think this is very fun. Very, very fun. If something doesn't seem super curled or you want to add more, go ahead and just add it in there. And I like these front ends to like twirl out. Don't ask me why. I just do. Okay, there we go. I hope you guys enjoyed this really fun look. I really enjoyed creating this. I love this. I think that now that my hair is a little longer, I can do more things with it. I still have my undercut, and that does go all the way around, but as long as you leave just like a tiny bit of hair above it and part it down in the middle, you should be good to go. My hair isn't that long, but it's still long enough to do all these up here because this is the longest part of my hair, so. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and this tutorial. If you find it helpful, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for following along and being a part of the family. I love you guys. Mwah.